Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Awalnya हाम्रो भोग लगाउने कार्यक्रम हुन्छ अनि यहाँ महाराजद्वारा कथा हुन्छ र सर्वप्रथम हामीले यहाँ महाराजलाई स्वागत गरौँ। मेरो आवाज कस्तो हो? Okay, today we are very fortunate to have His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Maharaj is with us already. So we are very fortunate. Last year Maharaj was here, physically present here. This year somehow physically he could not attend, but from the social media, through the social media, Maharaj is with us. So Maharaj, our program is, so you're going to deliver lecture, 45 1 hour, and after that we'll cut the cake. So in your presence we'll cut the cake, and then we are also offering 56 bogos to Jagannath Badev Subhadra. So please kindly deliver your message of love, Maharaj. We'll be translating in Nepalese. So let us welcome Maharaj by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai. Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki. Okay, I can begin.
1 minute, Maharaj. We're trying to get your voice. 1 second. यहाँ सुन्नको लागि Maharaj, I'm audible?
Yes. I can hear you.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are trying to get your voice here. Just a second, Maharaj. अघि कीर्तन गर्दा घुस्यो त्यसरी नै होइन हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Maharaj, can you try to speak?
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Not yet, Maharaj. We'll try one more time, please.
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah, I can hear you, Maharaj. I can hear you, and the audience who are on the Zoom, they can hear you, but the people, the devotee from here in the temple, they couldn't hear. So we are trying for that. Sorry, Maharaj. आएन आयो म त सुनिरहेँ एक्टिभ
सम्गुना बरु
हजुर
त्यो तपाईले लगेको नाचा जुन त्यो आगो हो नि हो त्यहाँ हाम्रो के रे ठुलोमा लिएर जानुस् न के जति बल्ल सुनिन्छ नि
हो
तपाईको ल्यापटपबाट हैन
हजुर ल्यापटपदेखि हो
त्यो ल्यापटपबाट जो आवाज आउटको एउटा हुन्छ नि हो त्योबाट निकालेर तपाईँको जो साउन्ड बक्स छ नि त्यहाँ इन गरिदिनुहोस्
हाम्रो प्रोजेक्टरमा पनि छ यो प्रोजेक्टरमा
हजुर जुनमा पनि नि जो अडियो इन हुन्छ नि इन गरिदिनु त्यहाँ आउँछ अनि तपाईँले फेरि अर्को फोनबाट नाच्चा लगाएर ट्रान्सलेट गर्नुहोस् तपाईँ अझै एउटामा पाउनुहोस्
यहाँदेखि हाल्दा हुने रहेछ
हजुर ल्यापटपको अडियो आउटबाट तपाईँको त्यो साउन्ड बक्समा अडियो इन गर्नुहोस्
अडियो आउट गर्ने बोल बोल्नु त
हरे कृष्ण
आयो ल्यापटपको अडियो आउट गर्नु
तपाईँले त्यसमा बोल्नु अर्को फोनले माइकमा गर्नु
त्यसो गर्नु ओके
हरिबल परुजी सजिलो एउटा भनिदिन्छु हरिबल परुजी हरिकृष्ण तपाईँसँग एचडिएमआईको रसिद छ नि होइन
हजुर
हो त्यो ल्यापटपबाट प्रोजेक्टरमा इन गरिदिनु त अडियो पनि भिडियो पनि अटो इन हुन्छ
तपाईँ जुममा एकैछिन ल प्रभु हामी यहाँ अर्को तरिका
प्रोजेक्टरमा कसरी भिडियो अट गर्नुभएको
प्रोजेक्टरमा यो कम्प्युटरदेखि
एचडिएमआई रसी हो
के हो ब्रो मलाई त त्यति साह्रो थाहा छैन जाउँ उतापट्टि एकैछिन ब्रो भयो ओके तपाईँको नाम के हो तपाईँ यहाँ आउनु भयो हरे कृष्ण महाराज होइन हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Maharaj, now we can hear.
So I can begin?
Yes, Maharaj, you can begin.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana-timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurun Militanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pricharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare So I would like to begin by wishing everyone very happy New Year.
Sorry, Maharaj. Maharajले भन्नुहुन्छ तपाईहरु सबैलाई मुबारक हो भनेर.
So we hope 2021 will be a happy year for us. Let's hope it will be an improvement on the previous year where we had so many problems.
Maharajले भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ आउने नयाँ साल चाहिँ 2021 हाम्रो लागि विशेष होस्. यस्तो खालको पिछाडीको साल जस्तो लफडा समस्या नहोस् भनेर आशा गर्छु भन्नुहुन्छ.
Of course, last year we installed Lord Jagannath, and we had a nice festival there to begin the worship of Lord Jagannath.
सकिएको साल हाम्रो धुमधामले उत्सव भएको समयमा हामीले भगवान जगन्नाथजीलाई स्थापित गरेका थियौं. कति राम्रो उत्सव भएको हो भन्दै हुन्छ.
We did not think, nobody thought that this whole year could be the way it has been, with so much disease and so many dangers. So your material life has certainly been affected.
र हामी कसैले सोचेको थिएन कि सकिएको साल यस्तो समस्या प्रब्लम हुन्छ भनेर. बहुत प्रब्लम भयो र यो संसारको स्थिति नै यस्तो हो भनिन्छ.
But these material problems are an impetus to our spiritual life, that we can do better, we can have more time for our spiritual practice.
र यो संसारको दुःखले गरेर संसारको दुःखको अनुभवले गरेर हामी अझै आध्यात्मिक जगतमा प्रगति गर्न सकिन्छ.
There will always be problems in the material world, and the solution to all of the problems is simply Krishna consciousness.
र यो संसारमा हमेशा यस्तै समस्या भइरहेको हुन्छ. र यो समस्यादेखि मुक्त हुनलाई उपाय चाहिँ के छ त भन्दाखेरि कृष्ण भावनालाई अपनाउनु, भगवानको भक्त बनिनु.
In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Narada Muni was instructing Srila Vyasadeva, and he told him the problems. श्रीमद् भागवतमा नारद मुनिले व्यासदेवलाई उपदेश दिनुहुन्छ कि यो भौतिक संसारको दुःखदेखि मुक्त हुनलाई कस्तो खालको गर्नुपर्छ भनेर. Anarthopasamam shakshad bhakti yoga adhoksaje. The material miseries can be all finished by the process of bhakti yoga.
र भन्नुहुन्छ कि भौतिक संसारको दुःख सिर्फ भगवानको भक्ति गरेर भगवानको भक्तिमा के अभ्यास गरिएछ भने बल्ल हामी दुःखदेखि मुक्त हुन सकिन्छ भनेर नारदजीले व्यासदेवलाई भन्नुहुन्छ.
So Lord Jagannath has kindly come there to Kosamoi along with his brother Balaram and his sister Subhadra, and they're so kindly there with you in Kosamoi to inspire you in your bhakti yoga.
र तपाईहरुको कसमैमा स्वयं जगन्नाथजी आउनुभएको छ, साथसाथ आफ्ना दाजु बलदेव र बहिनी सुभद्रालाई लिएर तपाईहरु सबैलाई भक्ति मार्गमा उन्नति गर्नको लागि भनेर जगन्नाथजी आउनुभएको छ भन्ने हुन्छ.
Lord Jagannath is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna.
र जगन्नाथजी को हुनुहुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि स्वयं परम भगवान परमेश्वर हुनुहुन्छ, स्वयं भगवान कृष्ण साक्षात हुनुहुन्छ.
And Lord Balaram, he's the older brother of Krishna in Krishna Lila, but Lord Balaram is the original spiritual master. He represents the Guru.
र बलदेवजी चाहिँ बलरामजी चाहिँ को हुनुहुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि कृष्ण लीलामा भगवानका दाजु हुनुहुन्छ, तर वास्तविक हेर्ने भने भगवान बलदेव सबैका गुरु आदि गुरु हुनुहुन्छ.
If we want to approach Krishna, we have to go through the Guru. So we have to go to Lord Balaram to get the blessings of Lord Jagannath. We cannot go directly to Jagannath.
र र यदि हामीलाई भगवान चाहिन्छ, भगवान जगन्नाथजी शान्तिकै भगवान प्राप्त गर्ने हो भने गुरु परम्पराको पद्धतिदेखि जानुपर्छ र त्यसैकारण हामीले पहिला सुरु बलरामजीसँग गएर बल्ल जगन्नाथलाई प्राप्त गर्न सकिन्छ।
Right, we are singing every morning in our Guru Vastikam, Yasya Prasada Bhagavat Prasado Yasya Prasad Nagati Katopi. By the mercy of the Guru, we get the mercy of Krishna.
र जस्तै हामीले ध्यान कीर्तन सधैँ गाइन्छ गुरु अष्टकममा, गुरुको कृपाले गरेर हामीले भगवानलाई प्राप्त गर्न सकिन्छ, नत्र त उपाय छैन।
So Lord Balaram is the original spiritual master, and he is very merciful to help all of us in the process of Krishna consciousness.
त्यसै कारण भगवान बलराम जो हुनुहुन्छ आदि गुरु हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँले चाहिँ हामीलाई कृष्ण भावनामा कृष्ण भक्ति गर्नमा विशेष कृपा सहयोग गर्नुहुन्छ।
In the Kali Yuga, Lord Balaram comes as Lord Nityananda, and Lord Jagannath comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
र यो कलियुगमा स्वयं बलरामजी नित्यानन्दको रूपमा आउनुभएको थियो र जगन्नाथजी चाहिँ चैतन्य महाप्रभुको रूपमा आउनुभएको थियो, प्रकट हुनुभएको थियो।
Lord Nityananda was very kind to the fallen souls, and he would give them Krishna consciousness. He would go everywhere preaching the message of Krishna.
र नित्यानन्द प्रभुले भगवान कृष्णको भक्तिलाई जसलाई पाए उसलाई बाँड्दै हिँड्नु भएको थियो, सबैलाई यो कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदान गर्नुभएको थियो, उहाँले विशेष कृपा बर्साउनु भएको थियो।
And Subhadra is Krishna's sister. She's actually born from the womb of Rohini.
र यहाँनिर महाराजले सुभद्रा माताको बारेमा बताउँदै हुनुहुन्छ। सुभद्रा माता चाहिँ जो रोहिणी माताको गर्भदेखि प्रकट हुनुभएको रहेछ, जन्मिनु भएको रहेछ।
And of course, she was born in Mathura, and later on the family moved to Dwarka. So that girl, Subhadra, she was the favorite daughter of her father, Vasudeva.
र अवश्य सुभद्रा मथुरामा जन्मिनु भएको थियो, पछि द्वारिका मुभ हुनुभयो, सर्नुभयो। र सुभद्रा चाहिँ भगवान वासुदेवजीले आफ्ना पिताले कति प्रेम गर्ने लाडली छोरी हुनुहुन्छ।
Right? Who knows who was Subhadra married to?
कसैलाई थाहा छ सुभद्राले कोसँग बिहा गर्नुभयो भनेर सोध्दै हुनुहुन्छ। He's saying Arjuna.
Yes, right. Arjuna, right. Arjuna came to Dwarka. He disguised himself like a sannyasi. And they thought, oh, he was a sannyasi. They were honoring him. They were giving him charity. But then when he got a chance, then he kidnapped Subhadra.
अर्जुन चाहिँ द्वारिकामा सन्यासीको भेष लिएर आएका थिए अरे, अनि द्वारिकावासीले सन्यासी आए, साधु आए भनेर पुरा दान दक्षिणा दिन थालेका थिए। मौका मिल्ने बित्तिकै अर्जुनले के गरे, सुभद्रालाई भगाएर लिएर चल्थे।
Lord Balaram was upset. Lord Balaram was arranging for her marriage to Sishupal or to one of his friends. And Lord Balaram was angry that this Arjuna has cheated us. He disguised himself like a sannyasi.
र त्यतिखेर बलरामजी कति रिसाउनु भएछ, किनभने बलरामजीले सुभद्राको बिहा शिशुपाल या त अरूसँग बिहा गर्न प्लान रहेछ। त्यतिखेर अर्जुनले भगाउँदाखेरि यो हाम्रो द्वारिकामा सन्यासी जस्तै भएर आएर हाम्रो बहिनीलाई भगायो भनेर कति क्रोधित हुनुभएको थियो अरे बलराम।
And Lord Krishna had to pacify Lord Balaram and say, please forgive him, he's my devotee.
र त्यतिखेर भगवान कृष्णले बलरामलाई फकाउनु भयो, अरू कि छोडिदेऊ, यो पनि मेरो भक्त हो एउटा भनेर फकाइफुकी गर्नु परेको थियो अरे।
So Subhadra, she represents Bhakti Swarup. She is the personified form of devotional service.
र सुभद्राको माताको स्वरूप चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि भक्ति स्वरूप अरे, जो भक्ति प्रदान गर्नलाई भक्तिको स्वरूप भने लिनुहुन्छ।
So when we worship Lord Jagannath, you have the Supreme Lord Krishna, you have the spiritual master in the form of Balaram, and you have devotional service there in the form of Subhadra.
र यहाँनिर महाराजले बहुत महत्त्वपूर्ण बात बताउँदै हुनुहुन्छ। हामीले भगवान जगन्नाथजीको सेवा गर्दाखेरि भगवानको रूपमा जगन्नाथजी हुनुहुन्छ, गुरुको रूपमा बलदेव हुनुभयो र भक्ति दिने भक्ति माताको रूपमा सुभद्रा माता हुनुहुन्छ भनेर महत्त्वपूर्ण बात बताउनु भयो।
So the worship of Lord Jagannath was very dear to our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada, because even as a young child he was always dreaming about going to Jagannath Puri to see the Rath Yatra.
र जगन्नाथजी जो हाम्रा संस्थापक आचार्य शिल प्रभुपादजीका पनि अत्यन्त प्रिय हुनुहुन्थ्यो। शिल प्रभुपादजी सानैदेखि नै 4-5 वर्षको उमेरमा म जगन्नाथपुरी कहिले जान्छु भनेर लालायित हुनुहुन्थ्यो। जगन्नाथपुरी जाने धेरै इच्छा हुन्थ्यो शिल प्रभुपादजीको।
They were having one Rath Yatra in Calcutta. One family, the Mulliks family, they would put on Rath Yatra, but Prabhupada wanted to go to Jagannath Puri to see the big Rath Yatra with the big chariots.
त्यतिखेर कलकत्तामा एउटा रथ यात्रा भएको थियो र त्यहाँनिर कुनै परिवारले रथ यात्रा अर्गनाइज गरेका थिए। तर प्रभुपादजीको इच्छा चाहिँ म कहिले चाहिँ जगन्नाथपुरीमा गएर साक्षात् जगन्नाथजीको ठुलो रथको रथ यात्राको दर्शन गर्न पाउँछु होला भनेर प्रभुपादजीको विशेष इच्छा थियो।
And he would find out the times of the trains, and he'd find out how much it cost. But he was only very young; he had no money, so he couldn't go.
र महाराजजीले यहाँ प्रभुपादजी पनि जगन्नाथजीलाई कति प्रेम गर्नुहुन्थ्यो भन्ने बात बताउँदै हुनुहुन्छ। र प्रभुपादजीले ट्रेनको टिकटहरू यताउता हेर्नुभयो, कति दाम लाग्छ भनेर हेर्नुभयो। र प्रभुपादजी सानै हुनुहुन्थ्यो र प्रभुपादजीको हातमा पैसा थिएन टिकट काट्नको लागि।
And then finally, when he was going to college, he graduated from college, and after his college graduation, then he was able to somehow get money and to go there to Puri and see the temple and have darshan.
र आस्ते आस्ते सानामा त जान पाउनु भएन, ठुलो भएर कलेज समाप्त गरेर महाराजजीले टिकट बनाएर जगन्नाथपुरी गएर जगन्नाथजीको दर्शन गर्न पाउनुभएको थियो प्रभुपादजीले।
He was always thinking either go to Puri or go to Vrindavan. And at that time, to go there, it would only cost like 4 or 5 rupees.
र प्रभुपादजीको मनमा हमेशा दुईटा बात हुन्थ्यो अरे, जगन्नाथपुरी जाम कि या त वृन्दावन जाम। त्यतिखेरको टाइममा जगन्नाथपुरी या त वृन्दावन जानलाई 4-5 रुपियाँ मात्रै लाग्थ्यो अरे।
A train would take the whole day, 24 hours to get there. Now you can go overnight.
र त्यतिखेर टाइममा रेल पनि 24 घण्टा लाग्थ्यो, रातभरि लाग्थ्यो। अहिलेको समयमा त एकै दिनमा पुगिन्छ भन्नुहुन्छ।
Anyway, Prabhupada went there to Puri, and he was able to see the deities, but then he saw also the pandas, he saw the Brahmins, he saw how, they're not very strict. They do things like smoke bidis, and they eat fish sometimes.
र त्यसो गरेर प्रभुपादजी यसो त्यसो गरेर जगन्नाथपुरी पुग्नुभयो र भगवानको दर्शन गर्नुभयो र जगन्नाथपुरी धामको दर्शन गर्नुभयो। साक्षात् त्यहाँनिर जगन्नाथजीको जो दर्शन गर्ने पण्डाहरूको पनि पण्डाहरूलाई पनि देख्नुभयो। र त्यतिखेर प्रभुपादले के देख्नुभयो त भन्दाखेरि पण्डाहरूले पान सुपारी खाँदा रहेछन्, सिगरेट तान्दा रहेछन्, हो त्यो पनि देख्नुभयो।
And he went to visit some friend. He had an introduction to some family friend there in Puri. He went to visit the friend, and they were very nice to him, and they were giving him a meal. But then when he was eating the meal, he found out there was some meat in the dish. So immediately he stopped eating.
र त्यतिखेर प्रभुपादजी आफ्नो जगन्नाथपुरीमा साथीको घरमा पनि पुग्नुभएछ, जानुभएछ र साथीको घरमा साथीहरूले प्रभुपादजीले स्वागत गरेछन् र प्रभुपादजीलाई प्रसाद या त भात अन्न भोजन गराउँदाखेरि मासु दिएछन्। त्यतिखेर प्रभुपादजीले उतिखेर के गर्नुभयो, म यो खान्न भनेर प्रभुपादजीले क्यान्सल गरिदिनुभयो।
Prabhupada was shocked. Jagannath Puri, people are doing like this. People everywhere eating meat. And so, Prabhupada, his whole life, he'd never taken any non-vegetarian food.
र प्रभुपाद त अचम्मै पर्नुभयो, यस्तो जगन्नाथपुरी धाममा पनि यहाँका धामवासीले पनि यस्तो गरेका माछा मासु खाने, माछा मासु खिलाउने। किनभने प्रभुपादजीले आफ्नो जीवनभर जन्मेदेखि नै कहिले पनि माछा मासु खानुभएको थिएन।
So of course, later on, Prabhupada went to America, and when he was in San Francisco, then one day the devotee, Malati, the lady, she'd gone to the shop and she came back with a little Jagannath doll.
र त्यसरी गरेर प्रभुपादजी पछि विदेश जानुभयो, अमेरिकामा प्रचार गर्दै गरे, सान फ्रान्सिस्को भन्ने ठाउँमा पुग्नुभयो। र त्यतिखेर प्रभुपादजीले भक्त बनाएका एउटी भक्ति भनौँ न मालती माताजी, तिनले एक दिन बजारदेखि एउटा गुडिया जस्तो किनेर ल्याउनु भएछ र प्रभुपादलाई देखाउनु भएछ।
And she didn't know what it was, and she showed it to Prabhupada. And when Prabhupada saw it, Prabhupada got on the floor and offered it as obeisances. She was shocked.
र त्यो गुडिया किनेर ल्याउने मालती माताजीले त थाहा थिएन के मूर्ति हुन् भनेर। र त्यति प्रभुपादलाई देखाउनु भएछ। देखाउँदाखेरि प्रभुपादले देख्ने बित्तिकै के गर्नुभयो, तुरुन्त दण्डवत प्रणाम गर्नुभयो। दण्डवत प्रणाम गर्दा ती मालती पनि छक्कै परिछिन्।
But Prabhupada told her, he said, this is very auspicious. He said, Lord Jagannath has appeared to us. So then Prabhupada arranged, he said, go to the shop and see, get the other ones. And they found Balaram and Subhadra. And then Prabhupada had the devotee to carve them, to make big wooden Jagannath.
र त्यतिखेर मालती माताजीले जो लिएर आएकी थिइन्, जगन्नाथजीलाई ल्याएकी रहेछन्। प्रभुपादले भनी बताउनु भएछ, यिनी चाहिँ विशेष हुनुहुन्छ, यी त जगन्नाथजी हुनुहुन्छ, हाम्रो लागि कृपा गरेर प्रकट होइदिनु भएको। जाऊ त्यही तिमीले ल्याएको दोकानमा अझै दुईटा पनि हुन सक्छन्, बलदेव र सुभद्रा भनेर पठाउनु भएछ। पठाउँदाखेरि फेरि बलदेव सुभद्रालाई लिएर आएछिन् र हो त्यो पौजालाई हेरेर, पेपलाई हेरेर त्यहाँका भक्तले जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्राको मूर्ति बनाउन थालेछन्, ठुला मूर्ति, त्यतिखेर सानो लिएर आएछन्।
So the devotee who he knew carving, so he carved the three deities, big size, and Prabhupada said, we will put them in the temple in San Francisco, and I'll show you how to worship.
र त्यतिखेर ती भक्तले ती ठुल्ठुला मूर्ति बनाए जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्राका। र प्रभुपादले भन्नुभयो, अब हामीले यी तीनटा मूर्तिलाई सान फ्रान्सिस्कोको मन्दिरमा स्थापित गर्ने, राख्ने, र अब तिमीलाई मैले सिकाउँछु यी जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रालाई कसरी सेवा गर्ने भनेर प्रभुपादले भन्नुभयो।
So when Prabhupada showed them how to worship, they just had one big candle, and they put the one big candle on a plate, and they just held it and moved it round in a circle. And he said, yes. He said, this is how you do it. Just offer like that. And when you get tired, you give the plate to somebody else and let somebody else do it.
अब प्रभुपादजीले यहाँनिर भक्तलाई जगन्नाथजीको सेवा गर्न सिकाउनु भएको अरे। कसरी सिकाउनु भएछ त भन्दाखेरि उनीहरू एउटा थालमा मोमबत्ती एउटा बाल्नु भएछ। र यो मोमबत्तीलाई के गरेर यसरी जगन्नाथ सुभद्रा घुमाओ 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 घुमाओ, थाकिस भने अर्कोलाई ल्याओ, अर्को थालमा अर्कोलाई ल्याओ, यही हो जगन्नाथजीको सेवा भनेर सिकाउनु भएछ।
And the deities were put on the altar, no clothes, no crown, no clothes, nothing, just the deity.
र भगवानलाई त राखे भगवानको थानमा सान फ्रान्सिस्कोमा, भगवानको न त वस्त्र थियो, न त मुकुट थियो, न त ज्वेलरी हारहरू थिए, यत्तिकै प्लेन।
They had nothing. So they just put the deity there, and Prabhupada taught them just to offer the candle, because they had no paraphernalia, they didn't know anything. So Prabhupada was just giving them, he said, you just do like this.
र उनीहरूसँग केही थिएन, न त वस्त्र थियो, न त मुकुट थियो, न त आरती सेट थिए, न त अभिषेक गर्ने केही सामग्री थिए। प्रभुपादले के भन्नुभयो, केही चाहिँदैन, मोमबत्ती एउटा यसरी बाल्नु, यसरी घुमाउनु, यही हो जगन्नाथजीको सेवा भनेर प्रभुपादले सिकाउनु भयो सुरुवातमा।
But Prabhupada told all the people there, he said, whenever you come to the temple, you have to bring one fruit and one flower.
प्रभुपादले त्यहाँ के भन्नुभएछ भक्तहरूलाई, तिमीहरू जहिले पनि यहाँ मन्दिरमा आउँछौ भगवानको जगन्नाथजीको दर्शन गर्न आउँदाखेरि हमेशा सबैले एउटा फ्रुट र एउटा फुल लिएर आउनु, हमेशा लिएर आउनु, जहिले आउँदा पनि भनेर भन्नु।
And Prabhupada said, these things are available easily. It's not difficult for you to find a fruit and a flower. So any kind of fruit will do. It does not have to be very expensive or very big. Is that even the small fruit? But something you must bring. You should not come empty-handed.
प्रभुपादले भन्नुभएछ, हेर एउटा फ्रुट र एउटा फुल ल्याउन भन्छ, केही पनि अप्ठ्यारोको बात होइन, सबैले ल्याउन सक्छौ, तर ल्याउनु चाहिँ पर्छ। जस्तो प्रकारको फ्रुट होस्, जस्तो खालको फुल होस्, ल्याउनु चाहिँ पर्छ, हमेशा आउँदाखेरि लिएर आउनु भनेर भन्नुभएछ।
Right, Krishna says, Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhakti Uparatam Ashnami Prayatatmanaha. If somebody offers to me a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water with love and devotion, then I will accept it.
र भगवानले भगवत गीतामा पनि भन्नुभएको छ पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम भनेर चाहे मलाई पत्ता होस् तुलसी पत्ता या त पानी होस् या त एउटा फूल होस् त्यति चढाउन हुन्छ म खुसी छु तर त्यो चढाउँदाखेरि प्रेमले चढाऊ यति गरेछ भने म त्यसलाई स्वीकार गर्छु भनेर भन्नुभएको छ.
So you can see how Srila Prabhupada used Lord Jagannath and the offerings to Lord Jagannath to help all the devotees there to cultivate the seed of devotion in their heart, to develop their love for Jagannath.
र हामीले यहाँ देख्न सकिन्छ प्रभुपादले कसरी उत्साहित गरेर भक्तलाई आस्ते आस्ते जगन्नाथजीको भक्त बनाउनु भयो या त जगन्नाथजीको भक्ति गर्न सिकाउनु भयो भन्ने कुरा प्रभुपादजीको उदाहरणदेखि हामीले स्पष्ट देख्न सकिन्छ.
Lord Jagannath is very merciful. He delivers the fallen souls. He gives everyone the opportunity to worship him.
र भगवान जगन्नाथजी जो हुनुहुन्छ अत्यन्त कृपालु हुनुहुन्छ र जगन्नाथजीले संसारका पतित भन्दा पतित आत्मालाई पनि सेवा गर्ने अवसर दिनुहुन्छ.
So Srila Prabhupada began the worship there in San Francisco, and he said from now on, he said this temple is New Jagannath Puri, because Lord Jagannath has come here, so you can call this temple as New Jagannath Puri.
र हजुर गरेर सान फ्रान्सिस्कोमा प्रभुपादले भगवान स्थापित गरिदिनु भयो अनि भक्तलाई भगवानलाई सेवा गर्न सिकाउनु भयो र सान फ्रान्सिस्कोलाई प्रभुपादले नाम के राखिदिनु भयो नयाँ न्यू जगन्नाथपुरी भनेर नाम पनि राखिदिनु भयो न्यू जगन्नाथपुरी भनेर.
So just like sometimes you go to Jagannath Puri in India, you see, there's a lot of shops sell alcohol there, and people come to drink alcohol and do many sinful things. But Lord Jagannath is so merciful, he can purify these sinful people.
र हामी जगन्नाथपुरी जाँदाखेरि देखिन्छ यहाँ जगन्नाथपुरीमा पनि त्यहाँका मान्छेहरू रक्सी बिक्री गर्ने रक्सी खाने अलग अलग चिजहरू बिक्री गर्ने तर जगन्नाथजी यति कृपालु हुनुहुन्छ त्यहाँका सबैलाई जगन्नाथजीले हमेशा के गराइदिनुहुन्छ शुद्ध बनाइराख्नुहुन्छ.
So in the same way, Lord Jagannath appeared in San Francisco for the Krishna consciousness movement. In San Francisco, there were so many young people taking drugs, and they were intoxicated and sinful in so many ways. But Lord Jagannath appeared there to deliver them, to save them.
जस्तै जगन्नाथपुरीमा ती रक्सी बिक्री गर्नेलाई पनि जगन्नाथजीले शुद्ध बनाउनुहुन्छ त्यस्तै गरी सान फ्रान्सिस्कोमा पनि त्यस्तै बहुत थिए रक्सी खाने निशा खाने इत्यादि खाने ती सबैलाई त्यहाँ जगन्नाथजी प्रकट भएर सबैलाई के गराउनु भयो भक्त गराउनु भयो र शुद्ध भक्ति प्रदान गर्नुभयो.
Lord Jagannath is also Patita Pavan, the deliverer of the fallen souls. He comes in that form of Lord Jagannath with big eyes to show that he knows, that he can see everything, he knows everything. And he has arms as well. He has arms to show that he is the creator, that he can create, he can produce everything.
र यहाँनिर महाराजजीले विशेष बताउने हुन्छ विशेष बात जगन्नाथजीका आँखा ठुल्ठुला छन् अरे र ठुल्ठुला आँखा त्यसको मतलब कि जगन्नाथजीलाई सबै थाहा छ मै नै हो यो सृष्टि गर्ने भनेर ठुल्ठुला आँखा भएका हुन् जगन्नाथजीका र जगन्नाथजीका हात पनि देखिन्छन् अरे हातको मतलब कि के हो मैले नै हो यो संसार बनाउने भनेर त्यो कुरा जगन्नाथजीले प्रकट गराउनु भएको.
The nature of Lord Jagannath is that he reciprocates with the devotee according to the mood of the devotee. If the devotee worships him in a particular way, Lord Jagannath will reciprocate in that way.
र जगन्नाथजीको स्वभाव कस्तो छ अरे त भन्दाखेरि भक्तले जगन्नाथजीलाई जुन भावमा पुकार्दछ पुज्दछ त्यही भावमा जगन्नाथजीले भक्तसँग लीला आदान प्रदान गर्नुहुन्छ अरे.
Some people worship Lord Jagannath in the mood of Vrindavan. They see Lord Jagannath just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He would go to the temple in Puri and he would see Lord Jagannath in a threefold bending form, holding a flute with a peacock feather. So this is Krishna in Vrindavan.
र कसैले जगन्नाथजीलाई चाहिँ कृष्णको रूपमा पनि देख्दछन् मान्दछन् जस्तै कि चैतन्य महाप्रभुको भाव थियो चैतन्य महाप्रभुले जगन्नाथजीलाई त्रिभङ्ग जो स्वरूपमा देख्नुहुन्थ्यो तीन जग्गा यसरी बाङ्गेको रूपमा र शिरमा पनि मजुरको पाङ भएको त्यो रूपमा चैतन्य महाप्रभुले जगन्नाथजीलाई देख्नुहुन्थ्यो कि भन्नुको मतलब जगन्नाथजीलाई जुन रूपमा पनि देख्न सकिन्छ अपनाउन सकिन्छ.
But to other people, they will worship Lord Jagannath in the mood of Vaikuntha, with opulence, as a great king, and they will see him with many jewels and valuable necklaces and ornaments.
र कसैले जगन्नाथजीलाई वैकुण्ठाधिपति एकदम महाराजाको रूपमा पनि देख्दछन्. वैकुण्ठमा बास गर्ने भगवान एकदम हीरा मणि हात लगाएर एकदम वैभव एकदम सुखमा बसेका त्यस्तो खालको पनि कसैले मान्दछन्.
There was one man, he was also going to see Lord Jagannath, but actually he was a devotee of Lord Ganesh. So his friend was telling him, come and see Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath, all the gods, all the devas, they all come from Lord Jagannath. So this man was a devotee of Ganesh, and he came to see Lord Jagannath, and when he saw Jagannath, he saw him as Ganesh.
र यहाँ महाराजले एउटा मधुर कथा भनी बताउनु भयो. एकबार एउटा व्यक्ति थियो अरे ऊ गणेश भगवानको भक्त रहेछ र उसको साथीले भनेछ हिँड्न जगन्नाथजीको दर्शन गर्न हिँड. यी जगन्नाथजीलाई त जुन रूपमा दर्शन गर्दा पनि त्यस्तै प्रकट हुनुहुन्छ भन्दाखेरि जस्तो सबै यिनी जगन्नाथजी नै हुनुहुन्छ देवी देवता सबै भन्दाखेरि त्यो गणेशको भक्तलाई जबरजस्ती लिएर गएछ साथीले. र ऊ साथीले गरेर दर्शन त्यो व्यक्तिले गरेर दर्शन गर्दाखेरि जगन्नाथजीलाई उसले के रूपमा देखेछ गणेश भगवानको रूपमा पूरा हात्तीको शिर भएको त्यस्तो रूपमा जगन्नाथजी प्रकट होइदिनु भएछ.
Yeah, just like Ganesh, he has the elephant head with a big trunk. So Lord Jagannath appeared also like that, with the elephant head with a big trunk, just to satisfy the desires of this man.
र त्यो व्यक्तिले जगन्नाथजीको दर्शन गर्दाखेरि जगन्नाथजी के गर्नुभयो गणेश भगवानको जस्तै ठ्याक्कै हात्तीको टाउको भएर सुन इत्यादि भएर त्यो रूपमा प्रकट होइदिनु भएछ त्यो व्यक्तिलाई सन्तुष्ट गराउनको लागि. भन्नुको मतलब जगन्नाथजीलाई जे रूपमा पनि हामीले दर्शन गर्न सकिन्छ.
So every year they have a special festival where Lord Jagannath will take also this dress as Ganesh, the dress of Ganesh, just to please the devotee of Ganesh.
र यस्तो प्रकारको जगन्नाथपुरीमा हर साल भगवान जगन्नाथजीलाई गणेशको रूपमा बनाइदिन्छ. यहाँले सुनहरू हालेर त्यो रूपमा गणेशको रूपमा पनि एक सालमा एकपल्ट जगन्नाथपुरीमा दर्शन गर्न सकिन्छ.
We have to understand everything comes from Lord Krishna. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate iti madva bhajanti mam buddha bhava samanvita. Krishna says, I am the source of everything material and spiritual. The wise who know this will worship me with love.
र यहाँनिर हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो त भन्दाखेरि भगवानले गीतामा भन्नुभएको छ अहम सर्वस्व प्रभवो भन्ने श्लोकमा मत्त सर्व प्रवर्तते. संसारमा जे कुरा पनि छ जे चिज पनि छ सबै भगवान कृष्णदेखि आउँछ कृष्णबाट नै प्रकट हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा हामीले यो चाहिँ बुझेर राख्नुपर्दछ.
So all the devas, all the demigods, they all have their origin in Lord Sri Krishna. And that Lord Sri Krishna appears in the form of Lord Jagannath.
र जति पनि देवी देवताहरू छन् जति पनि 33 कोटी देवी देवता छन् सबै भगवान कृष्णका अंश हुन् र हो ती कृष्ण चाहिँ स्वयं जगन्नाथजी हुनुहुन्छ.
Right? Lord Krishna had come there to Kurukshetra along with Balaram and Subhadra and along with many other people, all of his family, all of his wives. They'd all come there to Kurukshetra because there was a solar eclipse.
र भगवान कृष्ण कुरुक्षेत्र आउनुभएको थियो साथ बलराम सुभद्रा र आफ्ना सबै माता पितालाई लिएर. किनभने त्यो दिन तोला एक्लै भनेको सूर्यग्रहण चन्द्रग्रहण भएको थियो त्यसै त्यो दिनमा कुरुक्षेत्रमा आउनुभएको थियो भगवान.
So when there's solar eclipse, it's not auspicious. So as devotees, they have to do yajna at that time. They have to do sacrifice. So Lord Krishna came there to Kurukshetra, and so many sages also came. Lord Krishna engaged all the sages to do yajna, and after the yajna, he gave great charity to all of them.
र सूर्य ग्रहण चन्द्र ग्रहण भनेको राम्रो चीज होइन, अपवित्र हो. त्यतिखेर हो त्यतिखेर त्यहाँ सूर्य चन्द्र ग्रहण भएको थियो. त्यतिखेर सबै त्यहाँ आएर कुरुक्षेत्रमा आएर यज्ञ गरेका थिए. ब्राह्मणहरूले ब्राह्मण मन्त्र उच्चारण गरेर दान दक्षिणाहरू इत्यादि दिइरहेका थिए. त्यतिखेर हो त्यहाँ पनि त्यो कार्यक्रममा भगवान कृष्ण पनि आइपुग्नु भएको थियो.
Now the gopis had also come from Vrindavan to Kurukshetra at that time, because Krishna had sent a letter to Vrindavan to tell them all to come to Kurukshetra, that I want to see all of you. You please come to Kurukshetra and be with me there.
र भगवान श्री कृष्ण द्वारकादेखि कुरुक्षेत्र आउनुभयो र साक्षात् भगवान कृष्णले चिठी पठाउनु भएछ वृन्दावन गोपीहरूलाई. गोपी हो, म कुरुक्षेत्र जाँदैछु, तिमीहरू पनि वृन्दावन कहाँ हो, कुरुक्षेत्र आओ, म तिमीलाई त्यहाँनेरि भेट गर्छु भनेर चिठी पठाउनु भयो.
Yeah, Krishna told the cowherd boys, you don't need to come. He said, you stay there, take care of the cows. He said, because you got your turn, you got to go to Mathura. When I went to Mathura for the wrestling match, at that time you came there to Mathura. So now you have to stay there, and the gopis, it's their turn to come to Kurukshetra.
र भगवान कृष्णले चिठीमा के लेख्नु भएको रहेछ त भन्दाखेरि सिर्फ गोपी मात्रै आउनु, गोपहरू चाहिँ नआउनु. किन नआउनु भन्दाखेरि म जब कंसलाई मार्न जाँदाखेरि कंससँग मैले युद्ध गर्न जाँदाखेरि तिमीहरू गएका थियौ गोप सखाहरू. त्यसै कारण यो पाल कसको पाल हो, गोपीहरूको पाल हो. कुरुक्षेत्रमा चाहिँ सिर्फ गोपीहरू मात्रै आउनु, गोपहरू चाहिँ नआउनु भनेर लेख्नु भएको हुन्छ.
So Kurukshetra is a very special place. It's the only place outside of Vrindavan where Radha and Krishna were together.
कुरुक्षेत्र स्थान विशेष स्थान रहेछ. किन भन्दाखेरि राधा कृष्ण मिलन भएको वृन्दावन बाहेक, आउट अफ वृन्दावन बाहिरमा एउटा ठाउँ मात्रै रहेछ कुरुक्षेत्र, अरू कुनै ठाउँमा पनि रहेछ.
And Kurukshetra is famous for two things. Of course, one is the speaking of the Bhagavad Gita, and the other thing it's famous for is Rath Yatra.
कुरुक्षेत्र धाम दुईटा कुराको लागि विशेष प्रसिद्ध छ. एउटा चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि भगवानले गीता बोलेको ठाउँ हो, र अर्को के हो त भन्दाखेरि कुरुक्षेत्र रथ यात्राको बारेमा धेरै प्रसिद्ध छ.
The first Rath Yatra took place there at Kurukshetra.
सर्वप्रथम पहिलाचोटिको रथ यात्रा कहाँ भएको थियो, कुरुक्षेत्रमा भएको थियो.
When the gopis all came there and they saw Krishna at Kurukshetra, they were not very happy. They thought, this Krishna, he's not the same as before. We don't like this Krishna so much.
गोपीहरूले कुरुक्षेत्रमा कृष्णलाई भेटेका थिए, उनीहरू खुसी भएनछन्. यी कृष्ण त हामीले पहिला वृन्दावनमा दर्शन गर्ने कृष्ण जस्ता होइन रहेछन्, अर्कै भएछन्, परिवर्तन भएछन् भनेर उनीहरूले मन पराएनछन् ती द्वारिकाका कृष्णलाई.
Because in Vrindavan, the gopis knew Krishna as the cowherd boy with the flute and the peacock feather and his body covered with red dye from the stones of Govardhan Hill, and dressed in forest flowers, a garland of forest flowers. But now Krishna's come from Dwarka and he's very different.
र पहिलाका जो कृष्ण थिए, गोपीहरूले देख्ने कृष्ण, वृन्दावनका कृष्ण भनौँ न, त्यतिखेर कस्ता हुनुहुन्थ्यो, एकदम वनमाला लगाउनु भएको, गोवर्धनको ढुङ्गा, रातो रातो ढुङ्गाले यहाँनिर चिन्ह भएका, शिरमा पनि मयूरको प्वाङ भएका, सबैसँग प्रेमपूर्वक आदान प्रदान गर्ने. तर अहिले द्वारिका पुगेर त के भए, अर्कै भएछन्, राजा जस्ता भएछन्, हार हिरा इत्यादि लगाएर. र गोपीहरूले मन पराएन द्वारिकाका कृष्णलाई.
Just like sometimes young men, they will go from Burma and they will go to Bangkok, and after time then they come back from Bangkok back to Burma, and you know the young girls in Burma will say, oh, he looks so different, oh, he's changed so much.
र कोही कोही बेला हामी थाई बर्मादेखि थाई आउँछौँ, थाई आएर यहाँ काम गरेर एकदम अलिकति कमाएर चट्ट भएर बर्मा जाँदाखेरि बर्माकाले के भन्छन्, ए यो त अर्कै भएर आएछ, कृष्ण पनि द्वारिका पुगेर त्यस्तै भएर रहेछन्।
And so gopis, they thought this Krishna coming from Dwarka, he's got all of his wives, and now he's a prince, and he's dressed in all the nice silk and different cloths and, you know, jewels. It's a very different Krishna.
र गोपीहरूको मनमा यस्तो आएछ कि वृन्दावनमा हुँदा त अर्कै खालका थिए, र अहिले द्वारिका पुगेर हार मणि इत्यादि लगाएका छन्, त्यहाँ पनि गरेछन्, धेरै धेरै पटरानीहरू पनि भएछन्, र गोपीलाई मूल परेको हुन्छ यी कृष्णलाई।
And they thought also this place Kurukshetra, this is not a very nice place here at Kurukshetra. There's so many soldiers here, all the time there's noisy chariots going back and forth, and these big elephants are going up and down. This is not a good place.
र उनीलाई साथ-साथ त्यो जग्गा कुरुक्षेत्र पनि मन परेन छ। यो कुरुक्षेत्रमा मिलिटरीहरू छन्, पुलिसहरू कुदिरहेछन्, गाडीहरू इत्यादि जाने, र हाम्रो वृन्दावन जस्तो एकदम शान्ति खालको स्थान होइन रहेछ यो भनेर जग्गा पनि उनीलाई मन परेन।
But if we take Krishna to Vrindavan, in Vrindavan the Yamuna River is there, the Govardhan Hill is there. In Vrindavan there's the sound of the peacocks and the parrots. Vrindavan is much nicer than this Kurukshetra. We will take Krishna to Vrindavan.
गोपीहरूले भन्छन् हामीले यी हाम्रा कृष्णलाई वृन्दावन लिएर गएछौँ भने त हाम्रो वृन्दावनमा यमुनाजी हुनुहुन्छ, गोवर्धन पहाडी हुनुहुन्छ, जङ्गलहरू वनहरू छन् इत्यादि इत्यादि, हामीले कृष्णलाई वृन्दावनै लिएर जाऊँ भनेर उहाँले सोच्नुहुन्छ।
So this is how, so the gopis, they got Krishna and he came with Balaram and Subhadra because they all wanted to go home. They said, oh, go to Vrindavan, let's go back to Vrindavan, let's see our home, where we came from. So they were eager. So they got Krishna and Balaram and Subhadra, and they brought them back to Vrindavan. So the festival of Rath Yatra is performed in the mood of bringing Krishna back to Vrindavan.
र त्यसै कारण यो रथ यात्रा मनाउनुको विशेष उद्देश्य चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि गोपीहरूले भगवान कृष्णलाई कुरुक्षेत्रदेखि वृन्दावन आफ्नो घर लिएर आउनु हो, त्यो भावमा कृष्णलाई तानेर जबरजस्ती वृन्दावन लिएर आउनु हो, त्यो भावमा मनाउनु हो, त्यो रथ यात्रा हो।
Of course, Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. He's always in Vrindavan. He never leaves Vrindavan. But the difference is that sometimes he's manifest and sometimes he's not manifest.
र अवश्य कृष्णले वृन्दावन चाहिँ कहिले पनि छोड्नुहुन्न, तर कृष्ण कोही बेला प्रकट हुनुहुन्छ, कोही बेला अप्रकट हुनुहुन्छ वृन्दावनमा।
So when Krishna is not manifest, then he hides himself in the hearts of all the gopis.
Sorry Maharaj, can you repeat again?
When Krishna is not manifest, when he is aprakat, then he hides, he's hidden in the heart of all the gopis.
र जब कृष्ण अप्रकट भएको बेला वृन्दावन धाममा नभएको बेला चाहिँ कृष्ण गोपीहरूको हृदयमा गएर वास गर्नुहुने रहेछ।
But the gopis coming to Kurukshetra and they saw Krishna, they thought, let's take him now, we'll take him back with us to Vrindavan. So this was the Rath Yatra.
तर गोपीहरू कुरुक्षेत्र आएको बेलामा चाहिँ अब चाहिँ हामीले यी कृष्णलाई पक्रेर वृन्दावन धामले लिएर जानुपर्छ भनेर उनीहरूको भाव भएको थियो, हो त्यो रथ यात्रा मनाउनु।
So the same way they bring Lord Chaitanya would take part in Rath Yatra every year, and they would bring the Jagannath deities out of the main temple, and then they would take the deities down the road, down to the Gundicha temple.
र त्यस्तै गरी यो जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रामा टेक्रा महाप्रभु भाग लिनुहुन्थ्यो। जगन्नाथपुरीमा जगन्नाथजीलाई ठुलो रथमा लिएर आएर त्यो ठुलो रस्तादेखि गुन्डिचा मन्दिर लिएर आइन्छ।
Right, for 1 week, the deities of Jagannath, they'll come out of the temple, they go down to Gundicha, they stay in the Gundicha temple for 1 week. So that Gundicha represents Vrindavan, Krishna going back to Vrindavan.
र जगन्नाथजीलाई आफ्नो जगन्नाथपुरीमा आफ्नो मन्दिरदेखि एक हप्ताको लागि यता अर्को गुन्डिचा मन्दिरमा लिएर आइन्छ। यसको मतलब के हो त भन्दाखेरि जगन्नाथलाई कुरुक्षेत्रदेखि वृन्दावन धाम लिएर आएको हो त्यो भावमा गरिन्छ।
Right? Before Lord Jagannath comes, the day before Rath Yatra, they have to do the Gundicha Marjanam. They have to do the cleaning because the Lord has not been there for 1 year. So they have to clean the whole temple very carefully.
र जगन्नाथजी आउनु भन्दा एक दिन अगाडि जो गुन्डिचा मन्दिरलाई साफ सफाई गर्छन् त्यसको नाम गुन्डिचा मार्जन भनिन्छ। मजाले साफ सफाई गरेर भोलिपल्ट त्यहाँ जगन्नाथजी ठुलो मन्दिरदेखि यता गुन्डिचा मन्दिरमा आइपुग्नुहुन्छ।
Lord Chaitanya would personally take part in this Gundicha Marjanam, cleaning the temple so carefully.
र यो गुन्डिचा मार्जनमा मन्दिर साफ सफाई गर्ने कार्यक्रममा स्वयं चैतन्य महाप्रभुले पनि भाग लिनुहुन्थ्यो।
Right? We will also like to have every year in Kosamui, when you have Rath Yatra, the day before Rath Yatra, you have to do also Gundicha Marjanam. You have to do the cleaning of the temple.
र महाराजले भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ कसमयमा पनि हामीले हर साल जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा गर्नुभन्दा एक दिन अगाडि यसरी मन्दिर साफ सफाई गर्नुपर्छ। यो हामीले हर साल गर्ने कार्यक्रम हो भन्नुहुन्छ।
Of course, we still have to get a temple. We have to get the temple.
अवश्य हामीलाई मन्दिर चाहिँ चाहिएको छ भन्दै हुन्छ महाराजले।
We don't have the temple yet, but once we get the temple, then we will have all of these festivals.
हामीसँग अहिले मन्दिर त छैन, तर मन्दिर भएपछि हामीले यी सबै कार्यक्रम गुन्डिचा मार्जनहरू सबै गर्ने हो भन्नुहुन्छ।
Cleaning the temple is cleaning the heart. And just like you clean the temple so carefully, we have to clean our heart very carefully.
र जस्तै गरी मन्दिर साफ सफाई गर्नु भनेको मतलब आफ्नो हृदय साफ गरे जस्तै हो। अरे त्यसैकारण जसले ध्यानपूर्वक प्रेमपूर्वक मन्दिर साफ सफाई गर्छ त्यसको हृदय के हुन्छ? साफ सफाई हुन्छ।
Within the heart we have so many material desires and ambitions, attachments. We have to get rid of all of these things and we have to purify the heart and just put Krishna consciousness there.
र हाम्रो मनमा संसारप्रति धेरै आसक्ति छ, काम क्रोध लोभ इत्यादिहरू धेरै चीजहरू हाम्रो मनमा छ र हो त हाम्रो मनको वासनालाई जो गर्नको लागि हामीले यो भक्ति योग अभ्यास गर्नुपर्दछ।
So now in Kosamui, devotees are very fortunate that Lord Jagannath has come to stay there, so they have full engagement in deity worship, the opportunity to serve the Lord directly in the form of the deity.
र कसमयका भक्तहरू धेरै नै भाग्यशाली छन्, किनभने जगन्नाथजी स्वयं भगवान मूर्तिको रूपमा आएर यहाँ स्थापित बस्नुभएको छ र यहाँका भक्त सबै बिजी छन् जगन्नाथजीको सेवा गर्नको लागि। यो जगन्नाथजीको एउटा के हो त भन्दाखेरि विशेष कृपा हो तपाईहरुप्रति भन्नुहुन्छ।
Do not think of these deities as simply some statues. They are directly the Lord. The Lord incarnates in the form of the deity.
र महाराजजीले भन्दै हुन्छ कसैले पनि यो नसोच्नुहोस् कि यिनी मूर्ति साधारण मूर्ति लकडी हुन् भनेर नसोच्नुहोस्। यिनी स्वयं भगवानका भगवानको एउटा स्वरूप हो, अवतार भगवान अवतार प्रकट हुनुभएको भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ।
At the request of all the devotees, the Lord personally appears in the form of the deity to accept our worship.
र भक्तहरूको इच्छाले गर्दाखेरि भगवान यहाँनेरि जगन्नाथजीको रूपमा यहाँ प्रकट हुनुभएको हो, साक्षात भगवान हुनुहुन्छ भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ।
We should understand someone who is offering the worship to the Lord, that he is the most fortunate person, that he is able to directly give service to the Supreme Lord.
यहाँनेरि भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ जसले जगन्नाथजीको लागि अलिकति पनि सेवा गर्दछ, सेवा जगन्नाथजीप्रति पुर्याउँछ भने त्यसले स्वयं भगवान कृष्णको सेवा गरेको हो भनेर बुझ्नु पर्दछ।
So, in worshipping the deity, it's very important to observe the principles of cleanliness and punctuality.
र त्यसैकारण हामीले भगवानको विग्रह सेवा गर्दाखेरि साफ सफाई पूर्वक विधि पूर्वक भगवानको विग्रहको सेवा गर्न बहुत जरुरी छ।
Prabhupada taught us these two principles are very important to get. If we want Krishna to accept our worship, we must be very clean, internally and externally.
र प्रभुपादले भन्नुहुन्छ भगवानको मूर्तिको सेवा गर्ने व्यक्तिले यी दुईटा कुरालाई बहुत ध्यान दिनुपर्छ भित्र रूपले पनि बाहिरी रूपले पनि भित्री रूपले बाहिरी रूपले हामी शुद्ध हुनुपर्छ भनेर भन्नुहुन्छ.
And the worship must be done punctually, must be done regularly, the same times every day. There should be some nice schedule, and every day we have a schedule to make offerings, to offer arti.
अनि भगवानको सेवा टाइम टु टाइम हुनुपर्छ. यो टाइममा मङ्गला आरती, यो टाइममा भगवानलाई भोग लगाउने, यो टाइममा बेलुकाको भोग लगाउने, यसरी टाइम टु टाइम एउटा स्केड्युल हामीले टाइम टेबल बनाएर राख्नुपर्छ. त्यसरी भगवानको सेवा विधिपूर्वक हुँदछ.
Remember, the deity is a person, so the deity can also hear. So the deity also likes to hear the pastimes of the Lord.
र मूर्ति विग्रह के हुनुहुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि साक्षात् व्यक्ति हुनुहुन्छ र व्यक्तिले के गर्छन् सुन्न खोज्छन् अरे भगवानले पनि केही न केही लीलाहरू सुन्न खोज्नुहुन्छ किन व्यक्ति हुनुहुन्छ नि त मूर्ति होइन.
The deity not only can eat. Sometimes we think deity is just there for offering food. We think the deity just eats. But the deity can also see, the deity can hear. We have to be very careful to always speak about Krishna and to chant the holy name.
र यो होइन कि हामीले मूर्ति राख्यौं मूर्ति राखेर अब मूर्तिलाई चाहिँ श्री भोग लाउनु मात्रै हो विशेष काम त्यही हो भनेर होइन कि मूर्तिले यी विग्रहले के गर्छन् सुन्न पनि सक्छन् देख्न पनि सक्छन्. त्यसैकारण हामीले भगवानको अगाडि सावधान हुनुपर्छ बोल्न उठ्न इत्यादि सेवा गर्दाखेरि किन भगवानलाई सेवा भोग मात्रै होइन भगवानले देख्न पनि सक्नुहुन्छ सुन्न पनि सक्नुहुन्छ भनेर.
And it's important to have regular classes, to read the scriptures like Srimad Bhagavatam and let Lord Jagannath hear.
र यो पनि महत्त्व छ कि जगन्नाथजीको अगाडि सधैँ भागवत कथा र जगन्नाथजीलाई यसरी कथा सुनाउनु यो पनि बहुत महत्त्व छ भन्नुहुन्छ.
So we want to develop our Krishna consciousness. We have to follow the process. It begins with hearing and chanting and then remembering.
र यसरी हाम्रो कृष्ण भक्तिमा हामी अगाडि बढ्नको लागि भगवानको बारेमा सुन्नु पर्यो कीर्तन गर्नु पर्यो जप गर्नु पर्यो अनि भगवानको लीलालाई स्मरण गर्नु पर्यो.
And there are nice festivals for Lord Jagannath. We have to try to observe the different festivals, not only Rath Yatra, but also Snan Yatra. That's also a nice festival.
र त्यसै गरी भगवानको भक्तिमा अगाडि बढ्नको लागि हाम्रा अलग अलगका उत्सवहरू पनि छन्. सिर्फ जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा मात्रै होइन जस्तै स्नान यात्रा पनि एउटा रमाइलो उत्सव हो भन्नुहुन्छ.
And after Snan Yatra, then Lord Jagannath gets sick, no darshan for 14 days, 15 days. At that time you have to offer special food. Just like if we are sick, we won't have the same diet, we'll have special diet. So Lord Jagannath also has to get special diet at that time.
अनि भगवानको लीला हेर्नुहोस् जगन्नाथजीले स्नान यात्रा गरिसकेपछि 14-15 दिन जगन्नाथजी बिमारी हुनुहुन्छ र बिमारी हुँदाखेरि सधैँ लगाएको जस्तै भोग पर्छ लगाइन्न. जस्तै हामी बिमारी हुँदाखेरि हामीले अदुहरू खान्छौँ खोलेबाजी इत्यादि त्यस्तै भगवानलाई पनि बिमारी हुँदाखेरि अर्कै प्रकारको भगवानलाई तयारी गरेर लगाउनु पर्छ.
So many festivals, so many duties we have for the service of Lord Jagannath, just to keep us all Krishna conscious. We should be thinking always about the deities, how to serve and how to improve our service for the deity.
र त्यसै गरेर हाम्रा धेरै उत्सवहरू छन् र त्यसै कारण हामीले हमेशा यो सोचिराख्नुपर्छ कि भगवानको कसरी राम्ररी सेवा हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा हामीले हमेशा सोचिराख्नुपर्छ.
The ladies can make clothes, make a new dress, new outfit for the deities, and they can make crowns and jewelry and necklaces for the deity.
र माताजीहरूले चाहिँ जगन्नाथजीको लागि नयाँ ड्रेस बनाउन सक्नुहुन्छ माला हातका मालाहरू घाँटीका मालाहरू बनाउन सक्नुहुन्छ जगन्नाथजीको लागि सेवा छ.
Not only just make flower garlands, but make so many jewelries and ornaments for the pleasure of Krishna.
फुलका माला मात्रै होइन जगन्नाथजीको लागि जगन्नाथजीको प्रसन्नताको लागि हार माला ड्रेसहरु पनि माताजीले बनाउन कोसिस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ.
And if you can grow your own vegetables, that's also very nice to grow your own vegetables, because that's love and devotion. You're showing real love and devotion for Lord Jagannath by cooking nice vegetables to offer to him.
माताजीले विशेष गरी आफ्नो बारीमा जगन्नाथजीको लागि तिउनहरु पनि रोप्न सकिन्छ इत्यादि जगन्नाथजीको लागि फ्रेश भोगाउन सकिन्छ.
I know in Jagannath Puri they also have their vegetables. They have their land there. They grow flowers, they grow fruits, they grow vegetables, all for the pleasure of Lord Jagannath.
र जगन्नाथपुरीमा जगन्नाथजीको प्रसन्नताको लागि आफ्नै बारीमा के गर्छन् सबै रोपेर जगन्नाथजीको लागि फूल लगाउँछन्. हामीले पनि त्यसो गर्न सकिन्छ.
So we want to make another new Jagannath Puri there in Kosamui. So we need all of your cooperation.
र हाम्रो इच्छा छ कि महाराजले भन्नुहुन्छ तपाईहरुको कसमैमा नयाँ जगन्नाथपुरी बनाउने इच्छा छ र त्यसको लागि तपाईहरुको सबैको सहयोग चाहिन्छ, कोअपरेसन चाहिन्छ भन्नुहुन्छ.
Okay, we will stop. Ask if there's any question.
र महाराजले भन्नुहुन्छ ठिकै छ म यहाँनेरि समाप्त गर्छु. तपाईहरु कसैको केही प्रश्न छ भने प्रश्न गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ, सोध्न सक्नुहुन्छ महाराजलाई भनेर महाराजले भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ. कसैको केही प्रश्न छ, सोध्ने कुरा छ?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances or Guru Krishna Prabhupada. So mostly devotees have their own deities in their house. So what is the difference worship in home deity and the temple deities? Is the same or different?
There should not be any difference. It should be same standard to do it properly. If you're going to worship the deity at home, then you have to follow the standards just like they do in the temple. Now some people, they may... Actually, it's better for devotees to all do the worship in the temple, because if they all have their own deities in their home, then it means they don't go to the temple, and that's not very good. So Prabhupada liked that the devotees would all come to the temple and take part in the program there. Because if you have your own deities and you say, no, I have my own deity, I do my puja at home, means you don't come to temple, you don't hear the class, you don't take part in the program. It's not very good. And we even had the case in Vrindavan some years ago. There were many devotees, they were staying in the ashram, and they were not coming to Arti. They said, no, I have my Shila, I have my deity, and they were all having deities and Shilas and things in their room. And they were just sitting in their room in the ashram doing their puja, and they wouldn't go to temple room, although they were living in the temple. So they stopped that. They said, no, you can't do like this. You have to come to temple program. Otherwise you go and live outside. Can't live in the temple like this. But the idea is everybody should work together for the service of the deity. And then everybody cooks, they make offerings for the deity, they make jewelry and so on, all offered for the deity, and they're all worshipping the one deity. Then there's real harmony there. Everybody's focus and attention is on the one deity. Not that everybody has their own deity.
Hare Krishna. र यहाँनिर फुकेटदेखि श्याम प्रभुजीले प्रश्न गर्नुभएको थियो, महाराज भगवान ठुल्ठुला मूर्तिको पूजा गर्नु र घरमा साना विग्रहको सेवा गर्नु के अन्तर छ भन्दाखेरि महाराजले भन्नुभयो अन्तर केही पनि छैन, ठुला विग्रहको र साना विग्रह सेवा गर्नु एउटै हो. तर महाराजले भन्नुहुन्छ, प्रभुपादले पनि यो चाहनुहुन्थ्यो, सबै भक्तले विशेष गरी घरका मूर्ति भन्दा मन्दिरका मूर्तिलाई सबैले ध्यान दिनुपर्दछ. अहिले के भयो त भन्दाखेरि पछि हाम्रा भक्तहरूले मन्दिरमा बस्ने भक्तहरूले आफ्नो रुममै आफ्ना मूर्ति बनाए, आराधना तक आउन छोडे. त्यसरी होइन हामी सबैले के गर्नुपर्छ भक्तहरू मिलेर भगवानलाई माला बनाउने फुल बनाउने भगवानको लागि सोच्ने त्यसै गरेर हामीले मन्दिरमा चाहिँ गर्नुपर्दछ मन्दिरमा गरेर चाहिँ उत्तम हो भनेर महाराजले भन्नुभयो
So also another problem is you have the marriages, you know, that when the marriages get contaminated, then who's going to do the puja? If you have the deity at home,
अर्को समस्या के छ त भन्दाखेरि हामीले घरमा मात्रै गर्ने घरको मात्रै पूजा गर्ने भने यी ठुलठुला मन्दिरका पूजा कसले गर्छ कसले गर्ने त मन्दिरको सेवा चाहिँ भन्नुभयो त्यसैकारण मन्दिरमा चाहिँ लाग्नुपर्छ
when the woman's contaminated, she's not clean. She shouldn't cook for Krishna. She shouldn't touch the deities. She shouldn't do any seva. She should just rest.
जस्तै कि माताजीहरुको जो रजस्तर भएको बेलामा मूर्तिलाई केही छुन पाइन्न पूजा गर्न पाइन्न पकाउन पाइन्न र त्यसैकारण घरमा चाहिँ होतो के छ धेरै नै समस्या छ घरमा आफै सेवा गर्दाखेरि
So if you have the deity at home, that can be a problem because sometimes the husband's not always available to do everything. It means the husband has to cook, the husband has to do all the puja, he has to do everything. A husband may be very busy, he doesn't like that. He's got other things to do.
बुढाले पकाउनु पनि पर्यो काम पनि गर्नु पर्यो मूर्तिको पनि सेवा गर्नु पर्यो त्यसलाई दलेकी दले गरेर चाहिँ हुन्न भने महाराजले स्वयं भन्नु मैले भनेको हैन महाराज त्यसैकारण घरमा भनिसके मूर्ति नराख्नु मन्दिरमा जति सकिन्छ मन्दिरमै सेवा गर्नु मन्दिरमै भक्तहरुसँग मिलेर गर्नु भन्नुभयो
So we encourage everybody, you know, that have the focus, one deity. You have the one deity, one temple, and everybody's attention is there. Not that everybody has their own temple in their home, their own deities. It's not very good. All right, any other question? Yeah?
So those who already have the deity, is in some way, before Jagannath ji came, we all have our own deities, Maharaj. Almost all have our deities. So, what we should do?
Well, I don't know. You should bring maybe put your deity in the temple. Everybody's got deities.
There's already two Gopalji and one set of Godintai already. And not so much devotee for the service.
Yeah. Anyway, the people who give the deities, they have to come and do service at the temple.
And they are begging Vrindavan.
You don't want to encourage any other people to get deities. You see, many people, they get the deity and then after some time they get tired. They don't want to worship and they give the deity away. It's a big responsibility to worship deities. There are three responsibilities, very heavy. One is cows, to take care of cows, very big, very difficult. Another is the deities. And the third thing is the devotees. Take care of all the devotees.
मिलाउन चाहिँ बहुत आपत छ। एउटा चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि मूर्ति। अब पहिला सुरुको गाई अरे, गाईलाई पाल्न सजिलो छैन। नम्बर 2 मूर्ति, नम्बर 3 भक्त। यी तीनटा कुराको सेवा गर्न चाहिँ सजिलो छैन है भन्नुहुन्छ।
Yeah, if you have a big ashram with a lot of brahmacharis, it's not easy. Take care of them all.
जस्तै गरी हामीसँग एउटा मन्दिर छ, ठुलो आश्रम छ, ब्रह्मचारीहरू धेरै छन्, ती सबैलाई मेन्टेन गर्न सजिलो काम होइन।
If they're not happy, if they're not satisfied, they'll curse you.
यदि तिनीहरू खुसी भएनन्, ती ब्रह्मचारी साधुहरू भएन, तिमीलाई सराप पनि दिन सक्छन् भन्छ।
Prabhupada told all the GBC men, he said, you have to be very careful. He said, just like Yamaraj got cursed.
प्रभुपादले भन्नुहुन्छ जीबीसी का भक्तहरूलाई धेरै ध्यान दिनु, यिनीहरू के हुन्, यमराज जस्तै हुन्। तिमीले के गर्छन्, यिनीहरूले के गर्छन्, तिमीलाई शराब दिन, दण्ड दिन सक्छन्।
Right? You know that Yamaraj got cursed because there was one yogi, he was in a cave meditating, and some dacoits, they also came and they hid in the cave. But then the police all came, the king's men all came, and they arrested all the dacoits, and they arrested the yogi as well. They thought the yogi was with the dacoits.
Maharaj, what is the meaning of dacoits?
Like robber, thief.
Robber, okay. एकबार के होता भन्दाखेरि यमराज को मैं सुनी नहीं नाम। Maharaj, because I take out my earphone already, so I couldn't hear nicely.
Oh, I see. So, so the yogi was in the cave, and these robbers, a big gang of bandits, they all came and they hid in the cave. And then the king's men, they all came and they arrested everybody, and they took the yogi as well. So they all got sentenced to death, and the yogi also was supposed to get put to death. And the way they would put to death, they would put a spear. They would put they would put the whole body right through a spear. A metal rod would go right through the body. So just before they killed the yogi, the king found out that the yogi has been taken by mistake. So the king came and he apologized to the yogi and he said, I'm very sorry, it's a big mistake, I'm very sorry, please go, you're free. So then the yogi went to see Yamaraj. He wanted to know why this happened, why he got arrested and why they were going to kill him. And Yamaraj said, when you were a boy, you used to pierce little insects. You used to take a blade of grass and you would stick right in the insects. He said, so this was the karma. So the yogi said, I was only a little boy and you punished me like that? It's not fair. I was only a little child. I shouldn't be punished like that. So he cursed Yamaraj to become a Sudra.
दण्ड दिएछन् त शूद्र हुनु भनेर यमराजलाई श्राप दिएछन्।
So Yamaraj became Vidura.
र हो त श्रापको परिणाम यमराज के भए विदुर भएर जन्मेका थिए।
So it was good for Yamaraj. It was good because he got free of all his work. You know, every day punishing all the sinful people.
र हो त दण्ड चाहिँ यमराजलाई श्राप चाहिँ देउन त राम्रो भयो अरे, किनभने यमराज चाहिँ सधैँ नरकमा अरूलाई सजा दिनाले थाक्नु भएको थियो र त्यो श्रापले गर्दा एकछिन यमराजलाई छुट्टी मिलेको थियो।
And he was able to go and visit. When he came as Vidura, of course he was in the palace, and then he had a big argument with Duryodhana, and then he went out. Duryodhana threw him out of the palace, and he went to visit all the holy places.
र त्यहाँनिर महासंग्राम युद्ध भएको थियो र दुर्योधनसँग विदुरको यसरी बात यसो टन्डा झगडा जस्तो भएर घरदेखि राज्यदेखि निक्लेर विदुरजी कहाँ जानुभएको थियो, सबै तीर्थयात्रा दर्शन गर्नको लागि जानुभएको थियो।
So Prabhupada warned the GBC. He said, be careful how you manage. If you make mistakes, you may get cursed like Yamaraj.
र प्रभुपादले नि जीबीसीलाई भन्नुहुन्थ्यो, तिमीहरू ख्याल गर, तिमीले केही गल्ती गरेछौ भने यमराजलाई दण्ड मिलेछ, तिमीलाई पनि दण्ड मिला भनेर भन्नुहुन्थ्यो प्रभुपादले।
So being a manager, very difficult.
र त्यसै कारण म्यानेजर गर्नलाई सबैले सम्हाल्नलाई भनेको काम सजिलोको काम होइन, बहुत आपतको काम हो भनेर भन्नुहुन्छ।
Okay. Any other question?
अभी केही प्रश्न छ भने हुन्छ हामीले प्रश्न यतिले समाप्त गर्नुपर्छ होला, समय भइसकेको छ। एउटा प्रश्न बरु। Okay, one more question, last one.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, register you.
today morning I was listening class from Maharaj from Zoom in the New Year day in the morning 9:30, and now again from your mouth over there. So it looked like 2021 is going to be very glorious for me to Bhagavatam class in one morning. And I'm just a little curious about Jagannath Puri. You said New Jagannath Puri in Los Angeles. And is it still existing, or is it the same temple as New Dwarika, this temple? Is it the same one now, or is it two different temples?
No. New Jagannath Puri is in San Francisco, Berkeley.
Oh, okay.
Los Angeles is New Dwarka.
Sorry, it was my mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, just beside San Francisco. They moved the San Francisco temple to Berkeley, which is just near San Francisco. So that became New Jagannath Puri.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dhanavad Pranam.
Haribol Prabhu. Do you have a question? Bhagavad Dharma?
No Maharaj. I think they have no time. Prabhuji, you have questions on the banjo? Shampurna Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, question is Shano Aligiti.
भन्नुहोस् त प्रभुजी, सुनिएन?
होइन अघि सुनेहा पर सुनेहा
भन्नुहोस् प्रभुजी।
म त यामराजले गल्ती गर्दाखेरि यामराजलाई जो दण्ड मिल्यो भन्नु नि, त्यस्तो दण्ड त हामीले झन् पाएको राम्रो होइन र, किन त्यहाँ चाहिँ झन् दण्डले गर्दाखेरि उनी त धाममा बस्न पाए, भगवानको सङ्ग पाए भन्ने नि।
Maharaj, Bhagavad Dharma have one question. He's saying that Yamaraj got a punishment. तपाईहरुले साधुलाई दण्ड मिल्दा?
हैन साधुले गरेर यामराजलाई श्राप दियो नि।
Okay. Yamaraj got a punishment because of the sadhus. So this actually we should think that because of this punishment, Yamaraj got the darshan of all the pilgrims. So it should be, it is a good, right? Or we should think it's not good.
Well, for Yamaraj it was good. Yeah, it was good for Yamaraj. But, you know, still we should be careful. We don't want people cursing us.
राम्रो हो तर हामी पनि सावधान हामी चाहिँ सावधान हुनुपर्छ हामीलाई शराब चाहिँ नमिलोस् भन्नुहुन्छ
You want to try to please the devotees, get the blessings of the devotees.
हामीलाई भक्तको शराब चाहिन्न हामीलाई भक्तको चाहिँ कृपा चाहिन्छ आशीर्वाद चाहिन्छ भन्नुहुन्छ
If you make the devotees angry, then Krishna is not pleased. But if the devotees are happy and they bless you, then Krishna is pleased. That's very good. Krishna will also give blessings.
र हामीले भक्तलाई दुखी बनाइएछ भने भगवान खुसी हुनुहुन्न र भक्तलाई खुसी बनाइएछ भने भगवान खुसी हुनुहुन्छ र भगवानको हामीलाई आशीर्वाद मिल्दछ भन्नुहुन्छ
So we want to have friendly dealings with all the devotees.
र हामीले सबै भक्तहरुसँग मित्रतापूर्वक आदान-प्रदान गर्नुपर्दछ
It's very easy for us to quarrel. That allows Kali Yuga to come in.
र हामीलाई यो कलियुगमा अहिलेको समयमा टन्डा झगडा गर्न बहुत सजिलो छ भन्नुहुन्छ
Kali Yuga causes everybody to argue with each other and quarrel and fight. But we want to keep Kali out. We're in Krishna consciousness. We don't want Kali coming in.
र यो अहिलेको समयमा कलियुग कति छिटो आइहाल्छ टन्डा झगडा बनाइहाल्छ तर हामीले कृष्ण भक्ति गरेर कृष्ण भावना गरेर यो कलिलाई चाहिँ दबाउनु पर्दछ खेलाउनु पर्दछ भन्नुहुन्छ
So we want to have nice friendly dealings with all the devotees. No one is our enemy.
र हाम्रो काम हो कि हामी एकदम मित्रतापूर्वक प्रेमतापूर्वक सबै भक्तसँग डिलिङ गर्नुपर्दछ आदान-प्रदान गर्नुपर्दछ
This is the quality of a sadhu. One who is the real sadhu, he has no enemy. Someone may think you are his enemy, but we don't think they're our enemy. We don't have any enemy.
र यो चाहिँ साधुको विशेष लक्षण हो साधुको कुनै शत्रु हुनु हुँदैन साधुको कुनै पनि दुश्मन हुँदैनन् भन्नुहुन्छ
So if we are getting arguments and quarreling and fighting, it's not spiritual. That's not the way of spiritual life. It's not the behavior of devotees.
र टन्डा झगडा गर्नु अरूलाई गाली गर्नु अरूलाई दिल दुखाउनु यो भक्तको लक्षण होइन यो भक्त होइन भन्नुहुन्छ
We have to always take the humble position, offer all respect to others.
र हामी हमेशा विनम्रपूर्वक अरूलाई मान सम्मान दिएर हो त्यसरी कार्य गर्नुपर्दछ
We don't want any respect from anybody else.
र हामीलाई अरूदेखि मान सम्मान चाहिन्न
We just simply want to be engaged in Krishna's service.
हामी एकदम साधारण विनम्रतापूर्वक कृष्ण सेवामा लागिरहनुपर्दछ
And we see if somebody does curse us, just like Daksha cursed Narada Muni, but it was a blessing for Narada Muni.
र कोही बेला चाहिँ कसैलाई दण्ड दिन्छन् भने शराब दिन्छ जस्तै दक्षले नारदजीलाई शराब दिँदाखेरि नारदजीको लागि त्यो कृपा भएको थियो
Daksha cursed Narada Muni that you will never be able to stay anywhere for any time. You have to keep moving.
दक्षले नारदजीलाई के शराब दिएका थिए तिमी एउटा ठाउँमा धेरै बेर कहीँ पनि बस्न सक्दैनौ भनेर शराब दिएका थिए
So Narada thought, oh, this is very good. I won't get entangled. I won't get attached to any one place.
र नारदजीलाई त्यो शराब कति मन परेछ यो मलाई बहुत राम्रो हो म कुनै जग्गामा पनि धेरै बेर अब अट्याचमेन्ट हुन आसक्ति हुँदैन भनेर नारदजी प्रसन्न हुनुभएको थियो
So Narada, he's a spaceman. He's always traveling here and there, everywhere.
र नारदजी स्वतन्त्र व्यक्ति हुनुहुन्छ जहाँ पनि जतिखेर पुगिराख्नु भएको हुन्छ
So no attachments.
र आसक्ति छैन
Okay, thank you very much. Wish everybody Happy New Year again. We hope this will be a nice year for everyone.
Thank you very much, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So now we are going to cut the cake. Would you like to sing something for Jagannath ji? Shortly, very in short way.
Oh, really?
Some wishes. Yeah, yes.
What?
Now we are going to do last arati. So would you like to sing for that?
Sing what? Hare Krishna mantra?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, will be nice.
Yeah,
Kirtan.
I can try.
Okay.